The nature theme is returning once again in Bricklink Designer Program Series 6. The Sequoia Tree Trail is a massive diorama set that captures the majesty of the largest trees on Earth, the giant sequoias of the redwood forest. Standing at over 21 inches tall, this model has intricate details and love and thought put into it all throughout. The set brings the beauty and majesty of the natural world into the LEGO lineup. Inspired by real-life adventures among the ancient sequoias, the build aims to showcase not only the size of these incredible giants, but also the surrounding ecosystem. From towering fir trees and ponderosa pines to wildlife hiding in the brush, the set does a lot to fill it with actual living creatures and minifigures. The designer even included touches of history and legend, with a fallen tree you can walk through, a cross-cut stump revealing its centuries of old growth, and even hiding an Easter egg of a certain legendary forest creature. Currently, the set includes 3,187 total pieces with 489 unique elements, with 10 minifigures and 15 stickers, and plenty of wildlife builds like birds, squirrels, and banana slugs. Looking at the outside, the presence of the two main sequoias immediately stand out. Their thick, heavily textured trunks that climb upward, flanked by younger sequoias and other native trees. The designer made smart use of brown slopes and layered branch elements to give them a rugged, bark-covered surface. The foliage uses a mix of greens to avoid looking flat and generic like most trees, and the variety of tree types makes the whole build feel very diverse. I like how the trail winds realistically throughout the forest, leading to the visitor center. Small touches like the bridge across the path, the signage, and scattered wildlife makes it feel very well thought out, and no spot of the set looking too blank. Inside the display, there's a lot of storytelling packed in. You can place minifigures throughout the trunk of a fallen sequoia or set them next to the massive crosscut section of an ancient stump, where sticker details show the growth rings from across centuries. The visitor center has exhibits, maps, and tools for the park rangers, while the trail itself has resting spots, rockwork, and small hideaways for animals. The way the designer layered the terrain adds depth, and it's clear they wanted this to feel like a forest with a ton of details that make you want to see all the little hidden things. There are 10 minifigures included. You get 3 Sequoia Tree Trail Rangers to manage the park, a family of 4, which is a mom, dad, daughter, and a baby, and 2 hikers and 1 adventurer with a dog. The mix feels right for this kind of set, giving you both visitors and staff, along with a character who hints at exploration and discovery. They add a lot of life to the build, especially when you place them along the winding paths or inside the visitor center. The main con, though, is there's no dual-moted legs on any of these figures. Now, comparing the Sequoia Tree Trail set to other sets, mainly like the Endor Speeder Chase from Star Wars, that is literally showcasing the same types of sequoia trees because that is where the Endor scenes were filmed, this obviously looks way better, which I mean is to be expected seeing as how it costs way more and of course has a higher piece count, but they clearly did a better job with the trees. I also think that this set would be perfect with the A-frame cabin or even the off-road adventure set that is also coming out in this series. With 3,187 pieces, 10 minifigures, and a ton of unique part usage, the set comes in at $269.99. I mean, that's a pretty high price for a set with a niche like this, so I'm not sure how well this will sell, given it's only available for a week, but we will see. Personally, I think the Sequoia Tree Trail set is one of the most unique sets to come out of Bricklink Designer Program so far. It's not every day you get a giant diorama dedicated to just nature, let alone one of the world's most iconic natural landmarks. I mean, imagine getting a set based on like Mount Rushmore or something. For display, it's going to be a challenge though, simply because of its size. 21 inches tall means you need a fairly tall shelf space. I can see this working as a just fan of the forest or educational. That could sit in a school, library, or visitor center. For me, it stands out as a must-have if you're into nature builds, dioramas, or simply want something different than usual to build and display. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about the Sequoia Tree Trail set coming in Bricklink Designer Program Series 6. And I'll see you in the next video.